Hi everybody, welcome back to Shell Star Stitches. Hope you're all okay and have had a good weekend. Today is Monday that I'm recording this for you. Hopefully next or this weekend coming, normal service will resume and we'll get back to weekend videos. I've just been trying to claw the days back, and yesterday we started live at 5 for Advent. So funny story, I recorded this, I got most of the way through this, but because my live at 5 alarm went off in the middle, it then stopped recording. So this is me re-recording. So this is take 2. So yeah, I've got to show you a couple of deliveries that have arrived and my Sirdar Gingerbread CAL. So I'm going to start with my CAL. Spoilers, well, or not, if you watched my live yesterday, it is finished. Saturday night I finished all of the surface bobbles, and then I was sewing in, I worked it out because there's 22 per side, 88 ends. Oh, I was luckily sewing, I tied them in a knot in the back and I'm sewing 2 in at a time, so the 2 per bobble, the starting and the ending piece, but it took a while and then I had to sew on my label. So I'm not going to be able to show it all in this video because it's so big. I took a picture earlier on our king size bed and it fills the king size bed, the top of it. So I'll show you and I'll point properly in a second when you can have a look at the actual full blanket in all its glory. I will also pop a picture on my Instagram if you follow me there. But I'm going to show you parts of it because it really doesn't fit. So this is it. You can't even see me. So this is folded into like eighths. So this is 1/8 of the blanket. As you can see, I can't fit it all in. So bottom left is where I decided to put my label. It was hard because it's also nice. You didn't want to like put it in the middle of somewhere weird. So bottom left is a little bit squiffy, but you know. But my sewing is pretty good. That's my hand sewn. It's fairly neat. So that's all sewn on in the bottom left hand corner. I'm going to try and carefully undo this like I did the first time I recorded this video. Excuse the state of me, been for a walk. So I'm going to talk and hope you can hear me behind the blanket, and I'm just moving it around so you can see. Hopefully you could see some of that because I couldn't see what you were seeing. So yeah, that's just half of it. So it's massive. Which is lovely, so it's going to be nice and warm for sitting on the sofa, keeping warm while the weather's started to get cooler. I'm just going to fold this to the side. So yeah, it's massive and it's all finished finally. Hurrah! Really pleased with it. I'm glad I did it because I was umming and ahhing at Ali Pally, but I went and bought the kit. I went and found Lindsay and purchased it. Yeah, it was 30, I think it was 32 or 33 pounds for all the yarn, and you got the label. Excuse that bit of fringe that won't go there. You got the label, the bobbin, just the cardboard bobbins. The pattern itself is free, so it's still on Sirdar, so I have linked it in all of my videos to date, so you can go and get the pattern yourself. It's all in 6 sort of sections, 6 weeks. I don't believe you get one pattern with all of the weeks in it, if that makes sense. So if you want it, make sure you go and download all 6 weeks. But yeah, really pleased with that. It took, so this is technically 7.5 weeks now that I finished it at the weekend, because obviously I had to stop in the middle because we know why, things that went on this last couple of weeks. So it was a 6-week CAL that started at the beginning of October. But yeah, I got a little bit behind, so it's not bad going. And these surface bobbles were just, it wasn't fiddly, it was just time consuming, especially sewing in all the threads. So yeah. So 2 deliveries have arrived. I'm going to show you this one. So one is that you don't know about, and one is I believe you do because I mentioned this. So this was a pre-order. So I did pre-order again this year, as I have done previous years, the Crafty Bird Christmas Eve box. I am going to be showing the contents, so if you've purchased this and you are saving it, please don't watch from here. Have a look in the chapters and skip, because I am going to be opening and showing the entire contents. That is your warning. So it's one of those magnetic boxes, and I did realise, don't touch the silver because it comes off on your hands, so don't do that. So we've got some tissue paper inside as you open it. So we have, I'm trying to balance this without it all falling down. It's going to fall probably. I'll move it to the side over here. We get like a little piece of paper just sort of saying thanks for buying my box, and with a little bit of a poem. We've got 2 patterns inside. They're both the same pattern, but one is a knitting pattern and one is the crochet version. I'm obviously not a knitter, so that is surplus to requirements, but with my crochet one, we had slight issue with the printing. I did reach out to Crafty Bird to see if it was just my one was a bit dodgy and could I have a replacement or a PDF, because I can't, I have all of these in an A5 little binder, like with plastic sleeves, so, and then I like to be able to use them without constantly opening them myself, because then the pattern lasts longer. But they were all printed like this, and she said she had no time to reprint them. So it sounds like me being super picky, but these sorts of things for me, yeah, I can't get around it. So she did send me the pattern on PDF, so I'm going to reprint that because my brain can't handle things like that. I was one of those people at work that when you had to fold letters into 3, I was ace at that, because yeah, anything that arrives skew-if or creased, or I'm that sort of person that goes in a shop and, you know, when you want to buy something, you look at them all before you pick one that you want to buy. I'm that person. So it's just me. And just because it's only because it's a crochet one for me, I was a little disappointed, because obviously my one is not as nicely printed as the other one. Right, so next contents here I will show you. We've got some chocolate from Holly Chocks, which is, we got some last year, in last year's box. I think it's somebody local to the Crafty Bird. And they are Orangeette batons, 70 grams of chocolate orange batons. I don't know if it's actually real orange, or if it's, orange peel. So it's obviously chocolate coated orange peel as opposed to orange flavouring. So that is in there. We have some stitch markers, which are like little pearls on rings there. And if you can just about see, this silver one has got some stars on it, or snowflakes. So that was included. We have our creamy white pom-pom, but if you can see, it's got some flecks of black on the tips. It's a string pom-pom, so you would have to tie that through and it would become non-removable, or you can sew on a fastener. I don't have any big fasteners, so that is your pom-pom. And then this is a Frozen themed box, so you had a choice of Anna or Elsa. I went for Elsa, and this is the yarn that we've got, which is blues and purples, all in a dusky pastel-y colour. The Anna was a bit more sort of like deep colours rather than pastels. So that is the Elsa version, and this is Cozy DK. And then I'm going to pack it all in the box as we go. And then lastly, we have in here, I'm not sure the intention with these because it doesn't say in the leaflet, but we have 2 clay decorations, but I don't know if you can see, they are unfinished, so they're not varnished or painted. Clay decorations. I don't know if that's so that you can decorate them yourself. I'm not really sure. Obviously they were packaged carefully with in a bit of paper, but they're very sort of like, yeah, I'm not sure whether you're supposed to decorate them or whether they're just supposed to be sort of like rustic. I don't really know. So yeah, that's what we got with our box. So me this year, I have to say, and you know me, honest reviews, it's not one of my favourites. I love the yarn colour, I love the pom-pom. Not too sure about the decorations. Bit gutted my pattern isn't printed properly. You know, I will use the yarn and the pom-pom, and I'll eat the chocolate. But yeah, I think, and I know everything has gone up this year, and I know it is a small business, and I'm all for supporting small businesses, and I love Crafty Bird yarn. I will always talk to her when I go to shows, etc. So don't get me wrong, but this isn't my favourite box. I did open it and sort of go, okay, and sort of put it to one side, which I don't normally. Normally I'm like, oh wow, like, plus in the last couple of years, the price has quite drastically jumped. And again, as I say, small business, but I'm going to be honest with how I feel with you. And I know my range is broad because I'll spend like however much money on a hide and hammer bag, but in terms of sort of what's in this box, it was £45 plus postage. Looking at sort of the yarn and the pom-pom, etc., that's sort of about £25 worth from Crafty Bird's website normally. So I think I won't get one next year. I think I'd rather just spend and buy what I want off the website. And that is the risk with buying a surprise box. You know, you're not necessarily going to like all the contents. It's not necessarily going to be for everybody. Somebody might really absolutely love this, and I really, you know, that's brilliant. For me, I like it. It's not, I'm not enamoured with it. And, you know, I've always said, and I've just touched it again, and I've got silver on my fingers. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I can't do that either. That really annoys me. You can see what sort of person I am now. Because also I'm going to touch the next thing, and I don't want to get silver on the next thing I touch. Yeah, so as I say, somebody might really love it. I like it. I'm not in love with it. But that is my honest opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. As I say, I do love Crafty Bird's yarns. So I think next year, for my £50, that was 45 plus 5 postage, I will select a couple of items from her website instead, I think. And do my own Christmas Eve hat box, I think. That is my plan. There we go. Delivery. So if you watch my videos and you've been with me for a while, I purchased, not that long ago, a bag from Buenos Aires. Yeah, so it was from a company called Joji & Co. It was a pink leather bag with like a bucket square bag with handles. They had a second sale, which I think was either Thursday night or Friday night. Can't remember. I think it was Friday, Black Friday. I was there ready to go. I found it just before. There was this beautiful bag in their Instagram post, which was a metallic pink with handles like a bucket bag. I was there, added it to my cart. PayPal was being a and by the time I came back to check out, it had gone 2 minutes past 6. And the update went on at 6 o'clock. They only had the one. They're not planning on making any more in that metallic pink fabric. So I was a bit gutted. However, I had a bag in my shopping cart for about a week from another shop that I found. I think this was actually, I found an advert in my Crochet Now magazine, and I saw something in there and I was like, oh, quite like that bag in that advert. So the company, because I've not ordered from them before, which I've got the invoice here without showing you my address, is Fine Fettle Fibres. Try saying that quickly without your teeth in. Fine Fettle Fibres. And I have ordered, it's called the Adele Project Bag by the Knitting Barber. So I think that's an external company and they stock these bags. So it's the Adele Project Bag from the Knitting Barber. And I have ordered it in pink. And this is what it is. So TKB, the Knitting Barber, and it says the same on the handle up here. There we go. This is, yeah, leather handles. I don't know why I had to smell it, but leather handles, and it is waxed canvas, so pink waxed canvas, which is why you get that whole sort of like mottledy. A lot of the Adele Q bags are made like this now, and I didn't think I'd like them, but I did like a couple of mine. So that is, and then that is the back for you. So the handle is all attached with rivets. So, and because it's leather, it should be fairly strong. Then what we do is we unclasp these two side ones because it's just rolled down. We roll it up, and then we have a popper here, which we unclasp. And we have this Mahusive bag. It has a zippy pocket in there, if you can see. So you can put notions, scissors, anything small you don't want to lose in here. It's about a hand length pocket, as best to describe it. And it is obviously like a mustardy lining. I think it's a bit like the Hide and Hammer, so you can obviously roll it down and use it as a buckety type bag while you're working. Yeah, I just really, it's similar to the Hide and Hammer roll top bags, but different. As I was saying with my friend, same but different. So yeah, and that's the base, so you can just see once it's open, it's got quite a large, it's a very large bag. I would say you'd probably fit a good probably 800 grams of yarn in there. I mean, versus my head, as we like to do things. There you go. It's large, and it only really rolls a very small section at the top, not massive, so you would fit a lot in there. So this was £75, just so you know, and I had to pay £4.95 shipping. Oh, so lady, I didn't even see the note. Thanks for the order, Michelle. Enjoy your lovely bag, Judith. So it's obviously a lady called Judith that runs a fine Fettle Fibres. Yeah, so I thought I'd try a different one. Possibly slightly cheaper than a Hide and Hammer roll top bag, but different style, different brand obviously, but we thought we'd try that out. I will show you the label. So that is, which I will take off shortly, the Knitting Barber. What does it say? Established 2020, so been going for 4 years. And there we go, the Adele bag in pink. They have other colours, they've got neutral colours as well. I will tag the website so you can go and have a look. And they've got other bags, backpack type bags and all sorts, so go and check them out. I was really pleased with that. I really like the pink colourway. Oh no, I just put it against the box that's got the silver rubbing off. Doing well. Let me have a sip of tea before it goes cold. Oh. Just trying to think, what else have I got to tell you? I ordered some yarn from Cool Woolings. I believe it was on a Black Friday offer because it was discounted. I don't think it's been dispatched yet, but they're probably inundated with orders. So that's not a pre-order, it's a ready to ship. So hopefully that'll be here soon and I can show you. My pre-orders are still pre-orders. I think Bex at Pigeon's Nest has had a bit of a drama with the planners that she was doing, which formed part of my order. And I've since made 2 more and she's probably combining them. I did say she could combine them for me because Bex offers free shipping, so I don't really want her to pay 3 times when she could package it all in one, because they're all fairly small and flat items, so save on packing materials, etc. Spectrum Fibres I pre-order, so I'll wait for a message from Bryony on that one. My Curate crochet box charged for December, but that probably won't come, if we're lucky, right just before Christmas, maybe just after. But yeah, I think that's everything I'm waiting for, really. Toft did an update on Thursday for Black Friday. That runs out at, I think, lunchtime tomorrow. Don't hold me to that. If you want anything, go tonight, Monday night. We think possibly Edstravaganza is coming on Thursday. And this is normally where patches, you know, madness ensues because they've just got over Black Friday and then they then have Edstravaganza. Make sure you use the notes section if it does happen on Thursday, and if there are multiple patches, use the notes section to ask either for each patch if you want all of them, or for your specific one if there is one you want, because they are very good at following that. I'm not going to promise Toft are going to do that for you, but they have done previously, so utilise it and hopefully they will read your note and oblige. What else? I think Siobhan might be doing an update on Friday. I think because it's her birthday this month. So there might be one there, including a Wicked surprise bag, I think. As in the film Wicked. I think it comes with a pink and a green 50g each. And a Wicked themed project bag. But I think that's about it. I'm doing my lives at 5. As much as possible. I know Thursday I definitely can't do it at 5. Try and come along and catch those if you can. If not, they are on my live tab, not my video tab. So you have to remember to click in lives and they will all be there. So they save each day. But yeah, otherwise I've done my Advent piece for today for Toft. So I'm probably going to go down and start on Flora Society that I'm way behind on. I need to start on summer. I've got summer, autumn and winter to do now that my blanket is done. So yeah, I'm going to go finish my tea. But thank you as always for watching. Hope you're having a good week. Hope you're enjoying Advents if you're doing them. Or if you're not, hopefully you're vicariously living through me. I've got to go downstairs and open my Harry Potter Advents. I've got a Harry Potter normal and a Harry Potter Lego. So go and do that. But yeah, have a good week. And thank you for watching. And I will catch you all next time. Take care. Bye.